since you went ahead and like you dropped out of college, etc., what was that conversation like with your parents? Like, yo, I'm gonna go be a full-time content creator now.
Yeah, it was tough because a lot of like they don't understand like the full blast of how content creating and media and all that type of stuff has changed like lives dramatically now.
Yeah.
So when I initially told her, hey, I'm gonna start doing content creating and playing games for a living, because that's what they think, playing games for a living. She was like, no, you're not. You're gonna go get a full-time job. You're gonna be a business person, and that's what you're gonna do. So I did go get a full-time job, but on the off end, I was still working on content creating to try to show her, hey, this is what I can do. And now she understands it. So.
Damn. What do they think of it right now? What you've been doing?
Oh man, she pushes me all. She's like, if I ever tell her like, yo, I don't know if I can do this, mom. She's like, yeah, you showed me you can do it way back then. So don't quit now. Continue. So yeah, she's probably one of my biggest supporters. Yeah, she's tough.
What was your first hit? Like, what was the first like video or piece of content that made you like realize that this could be a career?
If I'm gonna be honest with you, man, I was struggling hard on Twitch. It's a funny story. I was struggling very, very hard on Twitch. I think most people are when you first start off. And it's so funny because if you guys remember the Xbox, how the Connect was like a thing that was like thrown into it.
Yeah.
And so they used to have this thing where you'd be like Xbox broadcast and it'd pop up. So one day I get this text message from one of my best friends. His name is Cole. Text me, he's like, yo, go play 2K. And I'm like, I don't feel like sitting down in the setup. I don't feel like doing anything. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to do, a broadcast or whatever. So I'm literally sitting down and I say Xbox broadcast and it pops up Mixer, or at the time it was Beam. I had no idea what it was, but I was like, yo, I'm going to just stream on this platform. So I texted a couple of friends. I'm like, I'm going to stream on this platform. First day I had 25 viewers, which back then was like the equivalent of like 1,000 viewers on Beam because there was like nobody on it.
Yeah.
Second day I had like 65. And I was like, yo, me might be on to something here. And so then I just switched over to Beam, which became Mixer, and I just stuck with it there. So it was a complete accident that I popped off on Beam. It was a complete accident, like divine intervention. I don't know.
There was no other platform you had been playing with at the time besides maybe YouTube that would have been
exactly.
Okay.